I walk into the office. I go, Anthony, it's just unbelievable that Anna Nicole Smith died.
He goes, yeah, and he was serious. He goes, you believe this? Yeah, Anna Nicole Smith is dead. This is unbelievable. And I had to, give him a dose of reality.
And it goes, is it?
I go, is it? I mean, really think about this for a second. Look at her lifestyle and everything. And one of the papers actually it said shocking.
Right.
It said something like, I think it's the...
Oh, no, well, there's reports, people are stunned.
There it is.
People are shocked.
CSI probe in siren shocker. Is it really a shocker that this woman died apparently of a drug overdose in a hotel room, choking on her own vomit? That's textbook for this broad. Textbook.
I can't believe it. I thought she would have been up there reading.
That's what I said, teaching third graders, and all of a sudden she keels over and they go, hey, say, what happened to Anna Nicole? Someone save her. She's found in a hotel room, choked on her vomit.
You know, she was taking supposedly a child sedative.
A child sedative?
A child sedative. Yeah.
Supposed to go the other way? Isn't that like St. Joseph's baby aspirin?
I don't know. But she had flu symptoms, blah, blah, blah. She was taking a child sedative, and she was very, very groggy. Now they're saying she probably choked on her own vomit.
On her own vomit.
Are they going to have the hacky, like whenever a celebrity overdoses, he had enough blah, blah, blah in his system to kill a horse.
To kill a horse.
But his tolerance was so high.
Was it really?
Somebody definitely had a very great conversation with her for the last conversation, and she seemed at peace. I think she was ready to go.
Yeah.
All those cliches are going to come out.
She really seemed ready to go. I noticed something about her, and I think after the tragedy...
She just turned everything around.
Yeah. She always said she would be dead before 40. And she's 39. Like that, all these stupid cliches.
Well, they're doing the Marilyn Monroe thing.
Yeah, they're saying she died like Marilyn.
Yeah,
great,
but not quite like Marilyn. That was the angle last night. Like they were talking about how Anna Nicole Smith wanted to be like a legit actress in Hollywood, and she ran her life like Marilyn Monroe, and there's a lot of similarities. But they both died in Hollywood. However, Anna Nicole Smith. It was Hollywood, Florida. Kind of hinting like she can't even do that part of the Marilyn Monroe story, right?
She never even got to have sex with a Kennedy, too. It's tragic. And she wasn't murdered by the government.
She probably did, but like the bloodlines are so thin at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Probably a skakel.
It was a skakel. Skakel. She can't even have sex with a legitimate Kennedy. You had sex with her. Like one of those hyphenated Kennedys.
Yeah, she got fingered in the back of a station wagon by
well, the New York
Skakel's third cousin.
Skakel.
You got to leave it to the New York Post.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? We'll challenge you guys once again today. We'll challenge America. Can you beat this headline? Mm-hmm. The New York Post. Anna Nicole mystery. Was it murder?
Well, was it? Could it have been murder?
What you got to do here, see, is try to figure out who benefited the most.
Well, some gumshoe comes up with that fedora. Let me get a look at her. Boys, taking pictures with the old cameras, big flash bulbs going off.
Ex-stripper with drugs in her system.
She was a star.
It's a little too easy. It's like the beginning of that CSI thing.
Yeah,
this is easy. A little too easy.
Yeah,
you didn't have the date.
Yes, we do.
Different bag.
Oh, yes, we do, Bill.
Well, Frank, it looks like someone didn't have her breast intentions in mind.
By the way, I got an email the other day. People are saying enough with the CSI bit. They said,
shut up.
They said, it was great when you guys started doing it, but now at this point, like the Light FM stations are doing it.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's been watered down to every radio show in America's doing it. So, Howard K. Stern in the room.
Oh.
Howard K. Stern was in the room when Anna Nicole Smith's son died.
I invented a K as a middle name.
And now he's been in the room when Anna Nicole Smith passed. So
this guy's so shady. Jesus.
Well, Anna Nicole Smith's family, who weren't talking to Anna Nicole, for many years. They're like, get away from this guy.
Really?
Or you'll be next. Yeah, they're actually. There's an actual interview from a month or two ago where the mom's like, get away from this guy or you'll be next.
Wow. That's a little implication.
Who knows?
That's too bad. The whole thing's bad. You know what? She really did live the stripper's dream, though. Like their dream. The whole reason they go in the back in that VIP room and do the horrific things that they do is to maybe someday land some old, filthy rich guy.
Right.
Who somehow marries them yet dies really quickly.
Yeah.
And you're entitled to the money. I mean, she lived the dream.
She did it perfect, right?
Yeah.
She was spending that cash, and then she gets herself back into shape, and then she drops dead before she's 40.
I think it was Trim Spa. She wasn't going to re-up with them.
Ah.
And they were like, okay.
They took you want to lose some weight, lady? You watch.
You think you lose weight
bones.
this way, try decomposing.
Yeah, you're really going to be light.
They should just continue doing the TV commercials.
Just watch. Look how much weight she's lost on Trim Spa.
Wow, look at that.
It's amazing.
Trim Spa, baby.
Oh, God.
Hey, I'm just riffing with you guys. I mean, I'm not going to take responsibility for any of this.
It's all good.
Well, so apparently we're not the only ones either that are a little tired of the whole thing.
Huh?
The whole Anna Nicole thing. Yeah, there's some news people.
Oh, yeah, they interrupted the whole day like the Iraqi war ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone's trying to figure out why was she famous?
Because
really
she was a stripper that married an old guy. That story made headlines, and then her son dies, and she has a baby, and then she dies. It's all bizarre.
And as far as the baby goes, they don't know who
they don't know who the father is. It could be this Howard K. Stern
or Larry Burkhart or something.
That is,
I don't know. Something like that.
Did you guys catch that one reporter? It was hilarious. He was sitting there going, he's talking about the whole thing. And he's got the hospital in the background and the hotel, and he goes, and it's an absolute mob scene behind me. And he goes to point, and there's nobody there. And then he goes, actually, they're over here. And he starts pointing behind the camera.
Behind the camera. They're over here relative to the picture behind. Forget it. No one cares.
Just take my word for it. It's mayhem somewhere.
They had no footage. They had nothing going on. They were just interviewing people who like clean rooms at the hotel. What did you see? There was there was like 5 guys. Were they trying to revive her? Yes.
Yeah.
And they just put a sheet over her? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you heard it here first.
Well, apparently witnesses are saying that are being pried for information by an annoying reporter and are saying they have none of their own ideas. The housekeeper that cleaned the vomit up will be speaking to her at 6. Stay tuned. Then I went into the room. I went, housekeeping! And there was no answer. So I go in, and there was vomit on the bed. So I cleaned it up, and I left.
Did it make you weep?
No. It's bad because they don't leave any money or nothing on the table. I get nothing for to clean up the vomit. Probably got jarred up, and it's going to be on eBay. Anna Nicole's vomit.
Let's go to Pete in Virginia. The rumors have begun. Go ahead, Pete.
I think she took her life, and the son took his life because he's the father.
You think her own son impregnated Anna Nicole Smith?
I think so.
Wow.
That's a new one. Call the insider. We got a scoop for them. Thank you, sir.
That is something. The son impregnates her.
Mm-hmm.
They can't take the guilt, so the son offs himself. Every time she looks at the baby, she just knows it's the son's baby. And finally, she couldn't take the pressure.
We got it all figured out.
There you go.
You heard it here first.
There is the official story,
the genes
people.
were too close. The baby's head was starting to warp.
Right, they knew.
They just realized
that it was just a matter of time before that disgusting secret got out, and even she couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
Even she couldn't deal with the any press is good press.
Right, at that point.
Yeah.
At that point.
Finally, she realized, right.
Yeah, when does that theory fall to pieces? After you've had sex with your own son and delivered its child, and then he kills himself. Yeah.
Yeah, you finally have had enough.
This is bad press. Yeah, okay. Even she realized it.
She was very needy.
Yeah, she was.
Bob in Jersey, what's up?
Hey, guys, talk about the Marilyn similarities. How ironic is it that she died in Joe DiMaggio Hospital?
Did she? Is that the truth? I didn't even look at the reports.
Who knows?
Are you lying, sir?
I read a paragraph.
Why would a hospital be named after Joe DiMaggio anyway? Just stop it.
A lot of rumors coming in, Anthony. We'll take all your rumors right now.
All the rumors, and we will spin them as complete fact.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, right now, reports are coming in.
That's right.
People are saying. And reports are now coming into the Opie and Anthony program that
we can't confirm or deny.
Can't confirm or deny, but reports are coming in that this was an alleged suicide based on these reports from people that are talking, that are saying that the son that she had was indeed fathered by her own son. And the guilt was too much for her to take. They fabricated a paternity discrepancy to throw people off the trail of who was the actual father, but it turned out the actual father was indeed the son.
That's what we're hearing this morning.
Sure, now it all makes sense, see?
I love that voice.
And, of course, by Joe DiMaggio Hospital.
Yeah.
What he meant was Memorial Regional Hospital. So the coincidence, it's called Memorial Regional Hospital, but reports are coming in that she did die at Joe DiMaggio Hospital.
Right.
The similarities to Marilyn now.
Dude. They changed the name.
They had to have. Reports are coming in that she died at Joe DiMaggio Hospital, which makes that Marilyn Monroe similarity.
We got to make this Marilyn Monroe connection perfect.
I want it like the Kennedy-Lincoln similarity, where they had a secretary. Kennedy had a secretary named Lincoln. Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy.
And somehow Sonny Liston is in the middle of all of it.
Of course, somehow. How?
Hey, we're going to play different audio today. Mm-hmm. Let everyone else do the newscast today. Who cares? But did you hear what Rosie did yesterday, just before this happened?
This oh wait a minute! I just shrunk. I folded.
Honey,
my
I
legs.
just shrunk the shock jock.
I folded my legs, and I hit the little thing on the chair that lowered me, and I looked silly.
We got a quick piece of audio. This was The View yesterday. 2 to 3 hours before the story broke.
Okay.
Of Anna Nicole Smith's demise. Mm-hmm. And Rosie was on The View just spewing. And this is what she said before she had any clue about Anna Nicole Smith. Before anybody.
Anna Nicole was spewing, I would gather.
Probably right around the same time.
You know, big things going on in the news, and if I have to see Anna Nicole Smith one more time on television, that woman and her paternity test, and she can hardly even speak now. She's like at something, man. She can't even speak. She's like, you know.
Only thing she needed to do is to be, just OD already.
Just die already.
How great is that?
People are now saying...
how everybody felt?
People are now saying, and reports are coming in, implicating Rosie in the death of Anna Nicole Smith.
That was a code.
Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, that was some kind of code that put the murder in play.
I know, dude. It all goes back to 9/11.
Don't even get me started on that one.
You, Rosie O'Donnell was one of the pilots, right?
Let's see what Anna Nicole Smith's mom had to say. Now remember that they hated each other.
Did they hate each other?
Well, Anna just thought her mom was just
a dick.
And was looking for fame herself, and they didn't have a good relationship for many years.
Plus, maybe she saw what she was going to look like later on in life.
And just wanted to try to avoid that.
Yeah. I want to look.
Here's my future.
My memory of her. I have a lot.
Even she's doing drugs.
My memory of her is of sucking snot sounds.
Hold a minute, I need a line here before I continue.
Yeah. She just did a
My
bump.
memory of her.
Oh. All right. Well, I obviously need that sound.
Well, that's
There's the sound effect we need.
Well, there's the memory. My memory of her is of doing coke, obviously.
That is some snort.
Watch how it gets funnier and funnier, by the way. This is where our talent shines.
Ah.
My memory of her.
There's a memory for you. There's an exclusive.
How is that horrible?
My memory of her.
Fucking starting a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Sounds like she farted.
Yeah.
My memory of her. I have a lot of memories of her. She was just wild and free.
Did you ever imagine that something like this might happen to her?
No.
Yes, I told her so. I told her, even on,
Not in
I
this
think I was
tone,
on
but I
Nancy
told her.
Grace when Daniel died. I told her then, I said, Vicky, be very careful, baby, who you hang with,
Vicky?
because she might be
Whose mother
next,
is
and
this?
now she's next.
You know what's funny? Is like
Some woman
how
named Vicky.
after
What?
somebody
Oh.
after somebody dies, they romanticize their lifestyle. Like when they're alive, like, you fucking drunk whore, would you get your shit together?
Right.
5 minutes later, she was just wild and free.
and I tried to tell her.
She was a free spirit,
free spirit, very independent.
just very impulsive. She
Look, you
wanted to
whore.
experience everything that life had to give.
Yeah. She was the type of person that would just try anything at least once, and
Very trusting.
yes,
That means you fucked a lot of people. Very trusting.
you fucked a lot and did drugs a lot. You fucking drug addicted whore, bitch, get out! Not while you live under my roof.
You don't have a cock in your mouth, it's a pipe. For the love of God, get your shit together.
That was her nice way of telling her.
24
You're
hours.
embarrassing your mother.
I told her after
24
the sun
hours
died.
later.
Yeah.
She was like a butterfly, just dancing from thing to thing.
It's amazing. She's finally at peace. So many transitions and changes took place in her life. Yeah, cock, drugs, back to cock.
And I tried to warn her about drugs and the people that she hung around, and she didn't listen.
You think she had a lot of pain, especially after the loss of her son and all of the attention surrounding
Right, so
honestly,
happy.
no, I don't think.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking happiness,
Now
joy,
that
cheer.
your daughter died, can we bring up her dead son?
Yeah,
No, it's more like a Mardi Gras
yeah, we just
celebration.
partied.
We just partied and
She loved the fact that she didn't have another mouth to feed.
right.
It was great for her.
I love questions like that. Those dumb.
Was she
questions.
sad on the inside?
Make her cry questions.
Yeah.
I think it had something to do with it, but she was too drugged up. The last interview I saw of her, she was so wasted.
Did you ever try to help her?
I tried. Yes,
No,
sir.
I never
I
did.
tried.
No, didn't
But
care.
the people she was around wouldn't let us get close to her and let any of us around her talk to her. But she shouldn't be dead. She should be still alive to raise her daughter.
Well, how about that?
Daughter's better off.
How does that happen when you get to that level of fame that you have handlers that your own family members can't get
Can't even
around?
get to you.
He's just weird.
Why, you looking for those people?
I'm her mother.
Can I get a few of those?
You know.
Who's this?
I'm her
Yeah.
own mother. Some guy, big guy.
Yeah.
Stand back, ma'am.
Yeah.
I need to protect
but
her.
I just want to talk to her.
She came out of my twat, for Christ's sake. How many more credentials do I need?
Can I speak to Vicky,
I'm sorry.
please?
You can't come in there.
No.
No.
Can I speak to Vicky, please? It's her mother. I just want to say that
She's not here. Look, we gotta go.
Look.
Click.
Listen,
What do you think your daughter's...
Your daughter's a cash cow. We're keeping her drugged up. We're riding this thing into the sunset.
Yeah.
We're keeping you at arm's distance.
You'll comment when she's dead.
What do you think your daughter's legacy should be seen as, Ms. Arthur?
Miss Arthur.
Well, she didn't come from a small town, as she said she did. She told me that. I said, why do you tell that story that you come from a small town? You're born in Houston, middle-class family. Why do you tell that story? She says, Mom, nobody wants to read books or or see people on TV concerning, middle-class girl found a rich millionaire and married him. There's not a story in that. She said, the story is I come from rags to riches, and so that's what I'm going to tell, because I got upset with one time. I said, Vicki, why do you tell such stuff like that? She says, Mom, if my name is out there in the news, good or bad, doesn't matter, good or bad, I make money.
Well,
so I'm going to do whatever it takes.
Well, now I can see why. Now I can see why that she kept her at arm's distance. She was spilling the beans. It's all a character.
Yeah.
She had a wonderful childhood. Ma, if you don't shut up.
Yeah. The mother doesn't want to look bad now, so she's just
Mom seems real distraught, huh?
We were,
kids not even. Anna Nicole Smith's not even 12 hours dead, and she's on TV just having a chat.
Defending her parenting, too.
Yeah, just having a chat.
She grew up in a middle-class family in Houston. It was wonderful. What's the problem? Rags to riches? No, she, had everything. She was a great mother. That's why she left to fucking spread her pussy apart in magazines.
Do we have more audio from the mother?
I hope
think we have an exclusive on your machine there.
Damn. When this happens.
Keep rustling the paper so they know it's breaking news.
It's over there, Aunt.
The reporter that's
exclusive audio from Anna Nicole's. What?
I don't think it's on here yet.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You already played that one.
No, we got this one. This is from one of the newsmen that are upset that he's got to do the story right before he went on the air.
Goddamn rich cunt!
Yeah, but...
Oh, and then he implicates himself.
I kill rich cunt!
She's a low-down, no good slut.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. But that's over there. That's the other one.
Yeah. Oh, well. Well, let me just put this aside.
Okay.
We'll be back.